Welcome to another episode of Marketing 101 for Chiropractors, where we keep you ahead of the curve, attracting more new patients and growing your business. Now, here's your host, Dr. D himself.
If your ads aren't working, it's probably not your targeting, not your budget, not even your creative. It's your offer. I boosted and it didn't work. Meta ads are saturated. Leads are junk. Facebook doesn't work anymore. I'm hearing it all. Most chiropractors blame the platform. Almost none examine their offer. Today, I'm breaking down 3 types of offers chiropractors run and why one of them is probably sabotaging you. I know you've been running ads. Maybe your agency's been running ads. Maybe you're trying them on your own and you've had winners and things have worked and then they end up not working. Yes, Meta changes things from time to time, but also there is saturation of your ads and not just the marketplace. We need to understand that. So if you've been running, let's say, discount ads for a while, $49 exam, $29 exams, this can saturate your market over time, plus all the other chiros doing it as well. So the offer is no longer lucrative to people because now we're assuming that, seeing a chiropractor should only cost $29. And I see this debate from the other side of chiropractors that don't run ads saying, why are you doing this to the profession? We're not doing anything to the profession. These ads have always been around. Before Facebook, there was Groupon and all these other things that chiropractors were doing for years. So it's not just Facebook ads and offers. So what we need to do is amplify what's already there. So that's the real problem. The offers are either weak, generic, unclear, undifferentiated. More budget just amplifies mediocrity. So that was one of the things. They said, well, because of the competition, we have to increase the ad spend because it's just costing more per lead. Yeah, in some cases, but you're just amplifying a mediocre ad. So what we should do is understand that Meta doesn't create demand, it magnifies clarity. Look at that. I've always said Facebook has been the greatest megaphone for our industry ever. Social media in general. Being in there early on and being an old school doc that used to start, in 2008 with Google clicks and the first websites and, making sure the website looked perfect. And then smartphones came out and then my website didn't look good on the phones because they weren't mobile compatible. And you know what we're talking about. Okay. Then Facebook comes out. I'm like, man, and I was using it for a long time in the office, 2014, 2010 onward. Posting, 6 times a year, Happy Easter, Merry Christmas, enjoy summer, and not using it properly. And then once we started to learn how to use it, the ads became an amplifier for us. And it's been great. And I still think everyone should use it. In my experience, chiropractors typically run these 3 type of ads. And we'll go through each one of them. I'm going to show you why one is probably sabotaging you a little bit. The discount offer. Okay, the discount offer, $21, $47 exam and adjustment, free consultations. It works because you're getting leads, the volume's there. It's a low barrier to transaction. I'm a big fan of low friction to transaction. Make it as easy as possible. Fill out a form, have the automatic text messages and emails, and then your team call. Make it easy for these people to pick up the phone or respond to a text and say, yeah, book me in for Thursday. That's great. Easy to understand and good for newer clinics. Such a great thing for new clinics because it's new. They don't know much about you. It gets your awareness out there, your brand out there. It's just good. It's a good thing. The downside, especially now in 2026, the price shoppers are looking. Those are pretty much the only ones on Facebook. Low commitment, lower show rates, hard to scale, and you become the cheap option. Overall, everyone just assumes that we can just come see you for $21. Discount ads are gasoline, and sometimes gas is a good thing to rev the engines, but they grow volume, but they don't build brand, right? Make sure you don't demonetize it. Just explain the trade-offs when we're doing this. I still run them. The $49 decompression ad is absolutely fantastic. Still runs, still does well. We'll have to increase ad spend a little bit to get it out there. Got to change the ad copy and the videos every now and then to give them something new. And that's a healthy management of a discount offer ad. I would say 4 out of 5 chiropractic clinics that run Facebook ads run these types of ads. Now, for those of you still listening, they're like, okay, yeah, that's me. I'm one of the 4 out of the 5. What else you got for me? Listen up, because these new strategies will actually help you in the long run. This will improve your Facebook results, get better leads, and get you more new patients right here next month. I promise you on this. Call me up. Let me know. The niche offer. People want to hear the solution to their problem. Putting out a $21 chiropractic offer for new patient exam and adjustment gets people who are like, oh, I need to see the chiropractor. I just don't want to go pay $65 to my normal guy and gal. I'm going to go see the new guys at ABC Chiropractic offering the $21 exam and adjustment. You know this. You get these people, right? So the niche offer is you start branding your ads as specific conditions. Sciatic relief program at ABC Chiropractic. Neuropathy solutions. Migraine program at ABC Chiropractic. Pregnancy chiropractic. The postnatal program at ABC Chiropractic. The program creates curiosity. Well, what do you mean program? You didn't say adjustment. You didn't say laser. You didn't say exam or x-rays. What does the program mean? And the video is going to be context on you speaking about sciatic relief program. Our program at ABC Chiropractic incorporates modalities and techniques that have been proven to help people with sciatic pain. Are you experiencing pain that starts in the lower back and shoots down one or both of your legs? Then listen up. We have a great offer for you to come on in and experience what we have here with our sciatic relief program. We will take x-rays, thermal scans, and analyze your low back, discs, and soft tissue to see where and when this occurred from the beginning to find. I'm losing it. Anyways, if I was shooting a video, I would script this. And then come on in and get your exam. It doesn't even have to be an offer. Click the button below to learn more. These ones work better to a landing page or to your website so that they can actually learn more. You can do the in-form thing, and all I ask for you to do for this is add one step if you're going to do the Facebook lead form on this one, which works well because you capture leads. To learn more, fill out your information, and we will send you something. I recommend an auto text in your automation with the link to your YouTube video that explains, now you shoot a longer video, and explaining your sciatic program. Folks, the sciatic program is chiropractic care, flexion distraction, spinal decompression, cold laser. I'm just thinking of all the things you have. Shockwave, whatever stuff you have in there, active release therapy, myofascial release therapy, torque release technique, activate upper cervical. You just get a value stack. I do all of those. So when I do a YouTube video, it's like when you come on in, we're not just going to analyze the disc that we think is causing the problem. We're going to make sure we heal the tissue that's causing the sciatic issue, stabilize the function of the area, and strengthen it to make sure that this never comes back. That's what the program is at ABC Chiropractic, is we want to nurture you through an entire healing journey to be not only feel better immediately, but be better in the long run. If this is something you want to finally get a handle on, we highly recommend contacting us. Click the button here to book your appointment. That would be the YouTube video, or we'll be reaching out to you to book your appointment. So now they've watched the video. They got it within seconds. They've watched the 2-minute video. When the texts start coming in to book an appointment or your team starts to call, now they're well aware of the program. Oh, yeah, man, that sounds like me, right? Or they may be like, maybe they're like, I've tried chiropractic. So you got to make your program sound different. And all it takes is words and the story that you tell. 3 people can tell the same event that happened yesterday with a car accident on 1st Street and 2nd Avenue, where it was a fender bender, T-bone. And you got one person that tells the story, the other person that tells the story, and the third person that tells the story. And the police officer's like, I'm talking to the third person. They got way more detail. Like, I understand exactly what was happening. The first person's like, yo, man, the guy went slow. The other guy went fast and went boom. anything else? No, that's what happened. And then, number two is like, yeah, this guy didn't look like he stopped at the stop sign. The other guy did stop at the stop sign. And then once they went forward, they kind of fender bendered there and hit each other. Oh, okay. And then the third person's like, oh no, the first one was stopped. They were wearing their seatbelt. The second one was yelling out of his window that was down at his buddy that he dropped off. And he just kept rolling forward. And he kind of hit that. And then when he did, he came out, started yelling at the other guy, and the other guy was like, well, I'm not doing this, I'm calling my insurance. And I stuck around, said, anyone need any help? And you get it, like the story's just better for the third. The police officer's like, okay, that makes more sense, I'm going to ticket the guy that rolled through the stop sign. And then the cop's on his way, right? The first guy with the bada boom bada bing doesn't help anybody, right? And if you're doing bada boom bada bing videos, they're going to watch that and be like, well, I already tried the bada boom and I tried the bada bing. This guy has nothing else to offer me, or this gal has nothing else to offer me. Okay. So this works because it's highly specific. It attracts motivated people. It's a better conversion rate once they get through the funnel, and they have a higher perceived authority from you because now they've seen you talk. You're shooting this obviously in your clinic. And it's easier to charge more for this package because it's a program. So when people come in, I wouldn't even say the amount of visits because you don't know what it's going to take to heal an L4, L5 disc bulge, piriformis syndrome, piriformis entrapment, plus upper cervical misalignment and forward head posture that's all causing this. And then once you take your x-rays plus spinal degenerative DDD at the lumbar spine and the cervical spine, you're like, this is a bigger mess, Larry. We got to do this program. It's $4,800. It's going to take 6 months. Let's do this. He's like, well, what is this going to entail? I'm like, everything you need in it. I'm not even going to give you the amount of visits. I want to see you 3 times a week until you feel better. And then we're going to do twice a week until you're stabilized. And that's going to be over 6 months. And it's going to cost about $4,800. You can pay, you can pay $800, whatever, 5 times and get there. That's how these things work. That's your niche stuff. The downside of the niche, it's a smaller audience because now you're talking about sciatica specific. So when you run that ad, you're running sciatic patients. So somebody that's scrolling by that has headaches just scrolls by. Okay? Requires stronger messaging, and it requires operational confidence when you're doing this. Specifically increases perceived expertise. That's what you're doing with the niche type ad and video. The third strategy with your ads is the bundle or the curiosity offer. This is your higher level play. Posture and nervous system evaluations, performance and mobility assessments, total spine and health reset, metabolic and structural optimization program. You see where I'm going? I came up with these ideas. I'm like, how do we make chiropractic just sound more lucrative, more enticing? And, what does that even mean? Metabolic and structural optimization program. Well, click to find out. And that's how you position yourself with all this. Okay. It highlights value, it bundles services, it creates intrigue, and it elevates your positioning. It works because it builds your authority when you put these ones out. It attracts a higher quality patient, people who are used to multiple services and bundling stuff. Think of your ideal patient. And ours in this area, in North Tampa, the Tampa area, is, the moms with money. I don't know any other way to describe this. So not only are they wanting to see the chiropractor, but they also have an esthetician. They have the hair salon person. They have the nail salon person. They've got the Audi dealership for their car. They've got the things that they like and the things that are in there that they use all the time. And these become their people. But when they go there, they're not just getting a haircut. They're getting the hair coloring, the blowout, and the hair. Like they're bundling stuff. You see what I'm saying? They don't just get the injections on the forehead for the wrinkles. They're doing the whole, 40 units, right? When they come to you, they're not just getting the adjustment, like the joint. They're coming in because you got the flexion distraction table. You warm them up. They do spinal decompression in your office. They're using your red light bed. They're using your relaxation room, whatever it is that you've built in that. And you need a type of office like that to do the bundle type thing, which works really well. If your ads need a discount to work, the offer isn't strong enough. I do the discount ads, so I'm not pointing fingers at anyone on this. I'm just giving you new ideas to kind of move forward and say, man, we do a lot in our office. We truly do. Even the most basic chiropractic offices that really have just tables and a chiropractor, they use the activator in their hands. You still do stuff. You still do more stuff. You do nervous system regulation work. You may do some cranial work that, they never experienced. No one's ever touched their head before, the top of their head, or worked on their sphenoid, or you got to highlight that stuff. That's not typical. That's not what people mostly do. So that is, that's the strategy moving forward. I hope it gave you some ideas, So chiropractors think it's always the ads. Oh, I get these emails and these texts. My texts always blow up with old friends from chiropractic school. Is Facebook dead? Or the ads not working anymore? They're blaming the targeting. They're they're changing creatives every week. They're obsessing over cost per lead. They're copying their competitors across the street. And it's funny when you're all on a sinking boat doing the offer ad and you're comparing and competing, and you all realize you're all on the Titanic. You're all like, oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's got the $49 ad. Or he's got the $21 ad. I'm doing a $49 ad. I should probably do a $21 ad. And then the other guy's like, well, they're both stupid. I'm going to do a $19 ad. And then the Titanic is sinking. You're all sitting on the same premise, and no one's really diving into those ads anymore. And you guys are all running it, thinking you're competing with one another. So try different stuff. This episode was about creativity. You don't have to take anything I said here and run with it, but you can make you think and be like, oh man, hang on. A lot of that stuff Enrico said was kind of stupid, but I'm going to do this in my office. He did spur one idea for me. I have this whole, manual therapy thing that we do in the office. We've got traction. We've got foam rollers. I'm going to bundle an entire exercise program that I'm going to create a PDF. So when people come in, this will be my loss leader, the PDF, they get the PDF on the exercises that help with sciatica. And then when they come in the office, I instruct them on the exercises as they're getting better. And I don't have to do anything new. It's the PDF that they already have at home. I'm going to just teach them how to do it. And at the end, once they're better, for the last 2 months of the program, we're going to get into strengthening. And that's not in the PDF, but I'm going to show them some strengthening stuff that they can do at home with like sumo squats, lunges, yada, yada, yada. And you can use your chiropractic background on that without anything else. You don't have to have a big office for this stuff. So how do you know which offer to choose? A new clinic, you guys are newer, less than 2 years in practice, start with the discount for momentum. Get as many leads as you can, build your list, build your email list so that when you start emailing, you've got a list to email. That's great. Established clinics, wanting better quality of leads, I would move to the niche stuff. I would totally move to the niche. Your videos are now about specific conditions. So now you said, well, if I do sciatica, I'm going to miss all the headache people. Well, why don't you create 4 video ads? The sciatic relief program, the migraine relief program, the text neck relief program, and the desk back. I don't like that. Desk, what's the slouch, like the kyphosis type thing? Whatever. Come up with something, that program. Now you got everyone. Now you got people with neck pain, back pain, and low back pain. And your ads are running all under the same ad set. So you set one marketing budget and you go with that. So many ways to do it. If you need help, I'm here for you guys. I love helping you guys. So the platform is not your problem, whether you're using Meta, Instagram, Google. The algorithm is not your problem. Your offer determines everything. Stop asking how to lower your cost per lead. Start asking how to increase perceived value. If your cost per lead is $30 and you're getting all these $30 leads and none of them are booking appointments, what does your cost per lead actually matter? It's actually kind of expensive because you spent $300 for 10 leads and none of them are booking appointments. You better move to a niche and get $47 leads or $54 leads that 1 out of every 2 are booking an appointment. You're back to booked appointments and things are looking good again. A little extra cost per lead to do that, but you can keep your ad budget the same. All right. Just thinking, anything else? No, I think that's a great episode. I like it. Take that, run with it, change your ads, see how it goes. Give me some feedback. I love that too. And I'll catch you next week. Same bat channel, same bat time.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, like, like, share, and leave a rating. It helps get our podcast out to more listeners. Also, join Marketing 101 for Chiropractors on Facebook or visit us at enricod.com for more information on growing and scaling your business.